Am I muted? There we go. I'll try again. Is that fine now? Because I've not used StreamYard for all, it's reset everything. So I've had to go through all the everything. I'm just making sure I'm in 720, which is shit. You can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Is that fine? The audio, right. I've got this. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Right. Yeah, as I was saying, I've had to reinstall my Epoch Cam on the system and everything. So and apparently I can't go onto Facebook. Oh, coming through loud and clear now. That's good. So yeah, I'm a bit behind. I do apologise. Not going to be a long one. I don't think it is. Depends how. It depends if you're coming in the chat and Mr. Lawbot. I love you, Mr. Lawbot. I love you all. You know that, right? So it's going to be talking about toys because, right? I've decided, right? This channel, right? It's just going to be no bullshit, no politics. Well, we know we don't do politics. We're just going to be talking about toys. Certain other channels that'll talk about politics, negativity, and we're here to talk about toys. And because I'm a bit cold, actually, I can't put my heating on now. Because on the weekend I went down to Palatoy, and I had such a good day. Mr. Rosaf and Paul came. Rosaf probably, Paul might be coming in, but Mr. Lawbot, you missed that. That was fantastic. It was just a good. I'm glad that I got to record it, and the audio was pretty good. I am going to get a better microphone for things like that. So hopefully I can do more things like that. I like doing that. I loved it. It was brilliant. And that has just made me think, let's just talk about toys. Just talk about toys. Just be positive about toys. There are going to be issues with like Hasbro and things like that, but it's going to be positive. It's going to be constructive criticism. So certain other channels, not naming any names, but they did start out as toy channels, and they are very good toy channels, very professional. I'm not professional. I'll never be professional. My other channel, Love of Histories, is more professional than this one. It's not meant to be professional, this channel. Not meant to be professional whatsoever. It's just me talking about toys and trying to get knowledge out there. And hopefully, with the things like that video, I have done videos and talked about things like that before. But what's better than getting it from the horse's mouth? I think I do believe that I do these videos and people miss them. They watch these live streams where I'm talking about things like this and they don't believe me. Sometimes they just don't believe me. But now, with things like that, I've got it from the horse's mouth. I've got the video evidence from people that were there. Especially like the Action Man, when he's talking about the Action Man. Things like that. I didn't really talk about much about Action Force, considering it was an Action Force thing, which maybe we can try and get him to talk about that another time. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to say it's probably the best video I've done on this channel. I think it's the one I'm most proud of. All I did was point the camera at Bob, and he talked, and the other guys talked. But I just love that day. That's twice I've been down there, and both times are like just brilliant days. Good evening, Mark. Good evening. How are you? How are you? Not seen you for a while. You're glued to it. That's good. That's good. I'm hoping that somebody, because there was a talk the Saturday before and a talk the Saturday after, I'm hoping that somebody's going to go down there and film the talk as well. I would love to go back down and listen to him again. I would. I'd listen to him all day. But yeah, the channel. Hey, Dave. Good evening. How are you? The channel is, as you know, it's just going to be about toys. It's just toys, toy histories. I'm still going to be picking up modern stuff, and I've bought a couple of things that I'm going to carry on my series of getting the things that I never had as a kid, that I wanted as a kid and I never had. Those are coming, and obviously the videos of the things I actually had and getting them back again and the pure nostalgia of that. So those are going to be coming. I've just done a review on Mr. Saw Gerrera, which it's a fantastic figure. Spoilers, it's a fantastic figure. And that is going to be a part of a new series again, where I'm going to pick up the figures, not necessarily just Black Series and Marvel Legends, but modern toys. Just buy modern toys, waiting for them, not pre-ordering them, waiting for them, and trying to get them as cheap as possible. So I'm going to do that with the reviews as well. You've been working. Oh, get your feet up. Get those feet up. Yeah. And I knew it was going to be. Obviously, you know, I film in bits and I edit it all together. But there was one bit where I was filming an hour and 18 minutes. So one bit, it didn't take that much editing. As you can tell, I left the ambulance in, which I shouldn't have done. I should have taken the ambulance out. And there's a bit where Bob, I've been talking to Bob on Facebook, and he's saying that I might not look old, but I'm forgetting things. I was gonna edit that down. I was going to tighten that up a bit, but because he's struggling to remember certain things, and I should have really cut it down. But it's more natural like that, I think. And Bob is amazing. He's my hero. But yeah, I don't think I missed anything. I didn't cut any of the talk out. There's certain bits where I missed that I was talking to the other guy about the landfill and things like that. But and the name of Palatoy. But the thing with that building, the original Palatoy building where Palatoy first started making dolls, is empty. And there's no Palatoy Museum in Colville. It just baffles me. Why can they not buy that building? Make it the Palatoy factory. I know it's money, and I'm sure if we all put £1 in, we could buy that place. So yeah, I am thinking about looking into and helping them. Definitely going to help them. Mackie D! I'm definitely going to help them and try and get them to buy this building. I'd love to buy it myself and just donate it to them and help out. I would love to, if I could afford. Maybe start a Kickstarter to buy the building. So I've asked Bob for all the information on that. So waiting for that. It's all over the place with vintage and modern. I'm still waiting for vintage to show up. Get drawn in modern. Yeah. Well, yeah, I like that saw. That saw's fantastic. It's a fantastic figure. And it still looks so it retails at $32.99. And I saw it Leicester Toy Shop last week for £25. And I was that close. I thought, shall I get it? And I thought, no, wait. So Smiths, I've got them for £15. I was going to check. I'll check actually. I need to get rid of that. I will check. Let's check to see if they've still got it. While we're here, we might as well do it. While we're here, let's get Smiths up. Yeah. So Rolando, things are going to change. Well, they're not going to change. They're staying the same, really. But I just want to force the idea that Toy Channel should talk about toys and stick to toys. My channel is anyway. My channel. No politics. No, nothing else now. All the other stuff's gone on the History Channel. This is going to be just toys. And I know I put the gimbal up and things like that, but yeah. The Naked Doc Brownie radiation suit. All right, that's the one I've not got. I've got the Martin radiation suit. I want the 1985 doc. Yeah, is that so? That's that radiation suit one. Yeah, that was it's fantastic. Did you not go down? No, because I've got iPhone. iPhone lasts all day. It'll last all day. Yeah, it's a really. That's why people moan about iPhone, but that battery, tell you what, that it's a fantastic battery. I won't go into the geeky stuff about this drinking this because there's like a touch screen. Early ones had touch screen. They've taken that out, so the touch screen is not like as thick now, so they can put a bigger battery in. Anyway. Julhu, hello there. Good evening. Oh, good morning. Yes, it does need to happen. It does. Oh yes, you always need the O-rings. I saw some today. I was looking at Action Force today for some reason, and this massive pack of O-rings. I thought I don't need that many. I've already got enough. Ooh, nice. Veritron, hello there. Yeah, I would love the Hot Toys DeLorean. I'd love them both, that Marty and Doc and Hot Toy as well. Fantastic. Right, so what I'm looking at, I'm looking for Smith's I did say in the video that I will look it up and I will put it in the description that you can still get it. So I'll tell you what, let's get it. Let's add it to the screen. Yes, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Oh God, click. I just typed that in last time. It's there. It's still £15. Now, whether they've still got any out of stock. So sorry, there. It's out of stock. Store wise. Oh, you've got 3 in Coventry, 2 in Leicester. You still got some in the store. I wish I'd have got 2. Really, I should have got 2. Be nice to give away that. So there, yeah. Telford, out of stock everywhere, more or less. Barnsley, that's not too. Well, it's 90 miles away from me, but probably closest one. Hull, there's 1 left. Poole, Wigan, Exeter, Sunderland, Team Valley, whatever that is. Newry, Edinburgh, Falkirk, Clydebank, Aberdeen. No. So yeah, there's a few left in stock, but for home delivery, it's now gone. I do apologise for that, but I should have bought 2. Thinking about it, I should have bought 2, but is as it is. What are you going to do about it? Let's get rid of that. Let's talk about what I'm going to talk about tonight as well, because we are going to talk about toys. There we go. The new reveals today. They all came out on Twitter and before I got my email. So I do get the emails. So we've got an ATST and Chewbacca, another Chewbacca. Don't know how much these are retailing for. Be might quite interesting to find that out. So it is quite tall. The legs are very long. The legs are long. Some really crap pictures there. I think that the movement's a lot better though than the vintage one. You've plenty of room in your cockpit, and you've got the proper cannons and things like that, which is pretty good. Pretty authentic. And there's Chewie. As you can see, Chewie's he's either really tiny, with 3.75 we know it is, but this is going to be one hell of a big, tall anyway, put it that way. It looks like he needs to go to the toilet there. Got alien on mute in the background. Oh, alien. Oh, good. Oh, why don't you come over? If you've got spare afternoon, if you've got a couple of hours, go over for a drink. Scunthorpe. And Rosaf's in Scunthorpe as well. Go see Rosaf. I do think it's going to be more the 120, because the Mandalorian one was that price, wasn't it? Around that price. Hey, Jen. Jen, do you like eggnog? I need some eggnog. I should have asked you to get me some eggnog. I'm going to get the ingredients tomorrow. I'm going to make some. Ricky boy. What, the vintage collection one? Probably, yeah. Yeah. I think they must have chucked him out. Chucked one out, didn't they? Oh, lovely. Yes. Please do. Please do. You can go to my cabinet. All right, so that's Joey needing the toilet. I need to go to the toilet. I've been to the toilet. So the picture of him standing next to the so many. Why is there so many pictures? We know what Chewie looks like. What? Come on. Oh, come on. There. Look how tall that is. That's 375. So it's like three and a half times of that. I say about 15 inch. Maybe. It's $90. Yeah, that'll be £90 as well, and probably £100 knowing how lot. Eggnog in small doses, but the only eggnog we have is refrigerated, so I couldn't send it anywhere. Yeah, I suppose so. Fanya Ahsoka Tano for the vintage collection, sporting the white blades. Yeah, I've been looking for the Clone Wars Black Series Ahsoka, because I didn't realize they brought that one out. So I've got two Ahsoka Black Series. I'd like the Clone Wars one, but I must have missed that. I don't know how I missed that, but I missed it. Yeah, I love it. I've not had it for years, and I want to try it. I used to love it as a kid. It's just something you can't get over here. It's not kind of thing, because we've got like Bailey's. I think Bailey's is more like a eggnog for us. Fourth release, yeah. I can't say it is, but I'd like to know if it's any different. I've ordered that much stuff lately. I've got so much stuff coming. I'll have to sort of slow down. Oh. The chance to get a cardboard Death Star nearly complete for 300, but it left it to the end and missed the boat. Was that one on eBay? Because I saw that one. There was a box with it as well, wasn't there? I just want the box. Talking of Death Stars. Somebody drew on mine. Somebody drew on. So I really don't know what to do with that. Do I put it with the Death Star to sell, or do I keep that bit and get a replacement bit? I did find the most knackered bit, so I do need another one of those. I probably can't stand it up now. Just lie down. So yeah, got that signed by Bob. It is a crap, yeah. Morin? Ship it on the Morin. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What are you sending him? Ooh, can't wait. Cannot wait. You got one video and it beats all my videos. Oh dear. Did you see that one today? The Back to the Future cabinet. Oh, I would love that. Yeah, probably. Oh, Duffman, thank you. Appreciate that. Let's give you a video. What can we give you?
Wait, Master. It might be dangerous. You go first.
Just a random video. I just clicked near this one. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I wish I could afford. Waitrose. I'm in Yorkshire, mate. We don't have Waitrose. We hardly have Marks and Spencer. You can imagine how much it is in Marks and Spencer. Eh? How are you, Alex? Anyway, buy a second Death Star. I was going to buy that other one and like mix and match and get all the best bits out of it, keep the box and sell that on. But keeping getting replacement. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I want to get it. I'll probably get it framed. The Gripping Hands leaflet that I bought for £2 is in the cabinet. I don't know if you can see it. You can just about see the Palatoy shelf at the top. Hey, yeah. I was going to get a frame for that, but it looks really good in there. I do want to get a few more bits. I want to get some more Action Force. That's what I'm looking for today. I want to get some more Action Force in there. I want to get a Jif Lemon. If you've watched the video, you'll know why. Cameron, I've missed you. You all right, mate? Sorry, I missed you. Yeah, basically be a Jedi Master. Yeah. That's jumped. Okay. Keep it and frame it. Yeah, I can get a replacement easy enough, yeah. Get another Death Star. Open the size tin figure. He can't hold his lightsaber. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. Oh, he won that. A jammy sod. I've got the Robocop. Rick, I'll swap you my Robocop because I just want that chair. I want to offer promotion for the channel. What do we think? What do we think? Bye. Good, hope you're well. Amazon, yes, I know, but it's not proper eggnog. It's not. It's crappy eggnog. It's quite expensive as well. So no. I'm just going to make me own. It's not hard. Caster sugar, eggs, obviously, and brandy, I think. I'm not going to put brandy in there. Marks and Spencer's exit, yeah. I know what you meant. So yeah, this is upcoming. Let's go back to there's all the pictures, blah blah blah. That Hasbro sent me. ATSC and Chewbacca. That's a big thing. He's not even on a card. If it was on a card, fair enough, but it's not. I don't think anyway. And then this just takes a biscuit. This just let's zoom in on this one. Right, so it looks all right, doesn't it? You do get a carded figure with this one. It is a carded figure. And it's Rex, but he's not named as Rex. Chickens. It's not even to scale. It's really not to scale either. I know I did say there was no negativity on this channel anymore, but it's constructive criticism. That's what. Okay. No. The recipe I've got is brandy. I'm going to put whiskey in. I'm going to put Jack Daniels in. So don't worry about it. Our Canadian Club. I've got some Canadian Club. Ooh, yeah. That's stronger than. That's nicer than Jack Daniels. Because it's Canadian, isn't it? HESC comes with a figure with a name. It comes with a figure. It does come with a figure. Not Rex. It is Rex. It's meant to be Rex. It is meant to be Rex. But if you look at him, we'll go on to this pile of dog doo-doo. Look at that. Yeah, you get 2 sets of dolls. Woohoo! But you get nothing else. I could 3D print that. It's horrible. It's not to scale. There's nothing with it. The dolls could be electronic or do something. You could put something in it. So we've got the sculpt for the Scout Trooper here. There we go. What does that remind you of? More or less, yeah. Whatever a nog is. What's a nog? Don't tell me. Darren, hello there. Everything they do is repacks. Well, yeah, but then he put the outfit on. He put these Scout Troopers outfit on. No. They won't do that. They won't do it. Not the pallet. It's certainly not the Palatoy one. I'm thinking, right. Nobody owns a Palatoy name. Nobody owns a Palatoy name. So, who owns the rights to the Palatoy Death Star? Power of the Force Endor bunker came with a tree branch and a rock launcher. At least it came with something. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm going for. He chose poorly. It is, isn't it? You can just you can tell now you're going to get a retro line of Indiana Jones, and you're going to get his head, as the knight. Yeah, it's all one big company. All one big company. Parker Brothers was owned by General Mills, wasn't it? General Mills owned everybody and then just sold everything off. Sold Polytoy to Tonka. Exactly. We could all do better than that. It is a pile of steaming dog doo-doo. And I tell you what, I wouldn't mind it to come out of cardboard. I'd rather have it very well detailed in cardboard than that, because it's not to scale. There's nothing. It's for a diorama, because that's all they're doing these days, because they know they're only selling to collectors. They're not selling to kids to play with it. They're selling to collectors. So all you get in are dioramas on walls. That's all you'll get now. Me. Oh, gents. Well, yeah. Bob. He's my hero. He's not supposed to meet your heroes, but I'm so glad I did. I am so glad I did. Hollywood, good evening. Be Hollywood. How are you? How are you? Rolando's putting the links in. Thank you, Rolando. Love you. Yeah. The speeder bike's my favorite vehicle, and I'm doing these videos. I'm not going to tell anybody. I will not. I'm not an influencer. I wouldn't influence anybody to do anything. I would just maybe suggest or advise, even, not to pre-order and just wait. Because when you buy things at full price, Hasbro's going to think, or any company, not just picking on Hasbro, any company that put the prices up, they're going, oh, well, this is okay, we'll keep the prices high. So if people stop buying stuff and start buying it, if you really want it, buy it when it's reduced, because they will get reduced. And this is why I'm doing these videos, to show you. And my toy hunts, that shows you, just wait and get them when they're reduced. Why not have the Endobo could come with an extension shield generator, like in the... The thing is, they won't put anything with this. They brought out the best spin chamber, just one side of it. Oh, buy two. Oh God, buy two. The cantina for the Black Series, they give you one little corner. Have they brought any more out? Have the buggery. That is ridiculous. They put 3 figures. Oh, buy 4. You can have a full bar. Well, why buy 4 when you'll have 34 Obi-Wan Kenobis? Why not put one part of the bar with each figure? Have 4 separate figures and one part of the bar, and you'd make so much more money. It's not rocket science, and they're just ridiculous. It is. It's just. And after Saturday, talking to Bob, it was just. I don't know. It's something that I need to discuss further. Maybe on another live stream. You're fine, good sir. Mr. Lack. I have not watched your video yet because it's like 2 hours long. And I know you're just going to go off on a tangent, and I love your tangents. So I will be watching that later. Yeah, I've always said it, Modular Desta. One figure, even if it's like the TVC 3.75 or the Black Series. Black, can you imagine a Black Series modular Death Star? Maybe start off with the HasLab for the first bit and then tell people you're going to be bringing out more bits for it. And bring out a part for it every 6 months. And then you can build it up. You know, it's not rocket science. You could make so much money doing it that way. I wish somebody else would get the license just to refresh it, to be honest with you. Nobody can afford the license, though. It would be nice one day that Hasbro loses and somebody else gets it, just to refresh it. Give it just a bit more thought, and just somebody that actually likes Star Wars and knows about Star Wars and knows what people want. Like the Marvel Legends lot, they know Marvel Legends. They put stuff out that we've not even heard of. The characters, like background characters and characters from 20 years ago or 30 years ago and from the comics that nobody's bloody heard of, but they'll still bring them out because they know they're fans and they know the characters. Some bring some out Star Wars wise, Black Series. They get their bloody name wrong. Anyway, this it's not mourning. It's not ranting. It's constructive criticism. Getting out Black Series. I'm not going to say anything. I did it 3 years ago. Yes, exactly. Vintage Kenner, vintage Palatoy. That's what I did 3 years ago. Now I've got the lot. I've got a whole 96. I still need the blasters. I'll do the VC figs, but that's it. Yeah. I mean, I'm just picking up. I'll show you what I've picked up. I got the Saw Gerrera for 15 quid, half price, because it is a fantastic figure. I'm probably going to get all the Rogue One figures now because I keep finding them reduced. Base and Chirrut, I got them both for 19 quid. And then I got that for 15 quid. I'd like to get K2SO. I like to get maybe Jin as well. Right, back here and just got home, make his tea. What are you making? What are you having? What are we having? Gonna show him the shopping. Kind of went crazy. Oh dear. You buy some eggnog. The price of new rigs, you can get a decent kind of, yes, exactly. And that is one of the reasons why I put the video out the other week about what I paid for my vintage. People think, oh, vintage is going to cost a fortune. No, it's not. It's not at all. There we go. Rolando's Toy Hunts. You need to get them on YouTube, mate. Yeah, well, I mean, I could carry on. They give you half. It's like the corridor, the Tantive corridor. They give you one corridor, one. Oh, buy 3 or 4. Fuck off. Just do different ones. Or give us a proper. I don't know. Give us a proper play set for a change, not just a wall. Because they're not play sets, because there's no play value with them. They're just dioramas. And we can go to customizers for better dioramas. Can't we, Duffman? Duffman does so much better work than Hasbro. If you've not... where's Duffman's link? If you've not checked out Duffman's dioramas... Oh, man. There we go. Check that out. Check his dioramas out. So 100 times better than Hasbro. Or any mass-produced playset. Oh, thank you. Yes, I loved it. I love doing it. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I take my gloves. I got my gloves the day after. I got the gloves the day before, but they were wrong size, so I had to take them back and get another pair. So I got these, and it came the day after, and holding the gimbal, and my hand was frozen. Same 47 minutes. Hey, my was 1 hour 40 minutes, and I cut that down from 2 hours 10 minutes. So I cut about half an hour out of that. Just most of the walking, basically. I didn't cut out that ambulance, though. Should have cut out that ambulance. Retro Action Force. Hasbro do Action Man, and it's absolutely dire. It's terrible. They did the 40th anniversary Action Man, which was very good, and that goes for more than the original Action Man. But the Action Force now, the name Action Force, now belongs to Valaverse, who is doing 6-inch figures instead of 3.75. So that's out of the window. We've still got G.I. Joe. It would be nice if G.I. Joe, they put some of the packaging on Action Force, but they can't because it's owned by somebody else now. So they dropped the ball there. If you saw the video, saw some of the customs, there was some custom mini rigs in Action Force colours, and I want those. I want to do those. I need those. They were fantastic. I'm so close to getting out of Robo Skull as well. I'm trying to get one for like £200, which is too much, really. But if I can get one for £200, I'll snap the hands off. There's one that's on eBay right now, and I've been in touch with him, trying to get hold of it, but it's complete. So that's going to go for like 400, I would expect. I'm pretty sure you got the whole carbon fusion chamber under the Power of the Force line. Yeah, it was like a small one, and it actually did something. Actually, I think you put the figure inside this chamber, and it pressed it, and it was like a material that went over the figure, which is play value. It's got play value. It's not run by fans. They're not fans. I love Star Wars. I love... No, you don't. You haven't got a fucking clue. Star Wars Vintage doesn't have to leave Hasbro. Just change out the people working at Hasbro. But that's not going to happen. Apparently, Patrick got promoted, but he's still there. It's a load of bullshit. You just get into like Black Series. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just too expensive now. I'll show you what blasters I have. Oh, right, yeah. Well, yeah. I doubt if you've got these, because these are like the most expensive ones. Black Series is it's okay, but like I did the review on the deluxe Saw Gerrera that didn't have extra hands. Why? Just put extra hands, please. There's flaws in it. It's not entirely brilliant. It's like the back of it. It's that bit. I'm sure that should be attached to the belt, but it's not. It's all right. It's well detailed. It's not too bad. I could have done with being soft goods if it's supposed to be dorks. So I've got his blaster in his holster, but obviously that hand looks like it's holding something, so you've got to hide that hand. Just give us an extra hand. And the head as well. It doesn't move. So apart from that, I'm not going to grumble. It's a good figure. It's a good figure. You'll see in the review anyway. Modular Death Star toilets. Yeah, that's what do you think the trash compactor is? Yeah, the Power of the Force 2 line has probably got the best playsets. I mean, the original vintage playsets, they were very limited, weren't they? A lot of cardboard, which is not a bad thing. So the Power of the Force 2 has probably got the best playsets, and they're the hearts are fine. And they go under the radar quite a bit. Internal zip. It was, yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was Kenner though, wasn't it? By Duffman. Probably, yeah. Don't give him ideas. Just piss bag. Yeah, he don't have a wiener, does he? He got burnt off. The Z Force. Yeah, I like the Q Force. You want to live on Action Man Road? It's a nice area. I mean, Colville's a really nice place. I would love to live there. I mean, I filmed the architecture on just normal houses. The architecture is just fantastic. And that bomb. Can you imagine if that bomb had hit Palatoy? Oh, Jesus. We wouldn't be here now. We won't be talking now. How different would the world have been? Oh, my God. Yeah, I know. Red Shadows, yeah. I do have the Triad Fighter, so I need the Robo Skull to go with it. I don't know where the hell I'd put it, but I'd move everything for my Robo Skull. Raiders Toilet. They have done a re-release of Robo Skull. It was a Kickstarter, and I thought for the price of that, I can just go buy a vintage Robo Skull. But yeah, I've not seen anybody that's got one. I don't know if it's come out yet. That was a couple of years ago. Oh, okay. Retro desktop with an outside toilet. Yeah. Tarkin will have to have his own, won't he? I love the fans. Oh, you're back. Wait, how are you having for tea? Peter! Thank you. There's my other channel if you need to join that as well, please. I'm on top of all the videos. I've got a video coming out tomorrow. I've obviously got my countdown every day. Please watch my countdown. It's not got a lot of views on that. I didn't expect it would have because it's every day and people need to catch up. But I'm doing videos for my other channel as well. So I've got a lot on my plate at the moment, doing a lot of videos. But I'm keeping up. I've got 2 days in front for me. I'm up to day 10 on filming. But it's just doing all the editing and putting the TV special. So we're up to 16. I'm doing 16 at the moment. I've got 16 more. Plumbing is connected to Death Star Trench. That was a big bomb. It was a bloody big bomb. You imagine? It was massive. I've not seen a bomb that bloody big. Oh, yeah. It went underneath, didn't it? You're apologising for missing my chat. Why? Why are you apologising? Busy, man. I am. Yeah. I'm supposed to having a meeting tomorrow, but I said I'd go meet my mum, so that's priority. I went out with my mum yesterday, which was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. We went to the Asda. Oh, it might not sound much, but it was lovely. So we went Christmas shopping, and I really enjoyed it. It might be one of the last time. Would probably be the last time we go Christmas shopping, and yeah. If one of the kids were playing on the bomb, yeah. Kids are kids. Palatoy weren't making toys at the time. They were making Spitfire parts. So there were no toys to play with, so they had to play with the bomb. Hey, Brett. How are you? Yeah, so just a little update. How long are we going? 50 minutes. My God. Just a little update on the way the channel's going. I've decided that everything's going to be positive, and we're just going to talk about toys. Might talk about a bit talk about TV shows, things like that, whatever comes up. Obviously, Christmas coming up, we're going to be talking about that. I have been watching. I finally got around to watching Wednesday. That is really good. I'm enjoying that. Really enjoying that. I thought I'll start watching it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I've obviously been watching the World Cup, and that's finished now till Friday. So I've just been catching up with other things, and yeah, very, very good. Oh, thank you, mate. Yeah. It's something that can't be helped, but there we go. Need to finish the first episode. Oh God! When I got to the end of the first episode, I thought I've got to start the second one. It is really good. I am really enjoying it. Tell you something. I saw the other day. I actually saw it on my toy hunt. I think I mentioned it in the video that we saw the concept Knight Rider, and it had a bit of grey at the bottom. And I actually saw one at Morrison's, and I thought, has mine got grey on it? And it hasn't. And I'm going back to Morrison's tomorrow. I'm hoping that it's still there, because it doesn't say. It says Knight Rider, but it must be the concept car, because it's got the grey at the bottom. So it's different from this one. So I need to get that. It won't be there. I'll have missed out. And it'll be like £50 on secondary market. God damn it. And you start Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's it. It doesn't matter how many people you're talking to. It's just, it's quality over quantity. That's the way I look at it. I just love talking about toys. Keep it general pop culture. Yeah, totally. Talking to pops. I did get I saw. I said in the toy hunt video, I said that I wanted the Oasis Funko Pops, not for me, for somebody else. And I said, "Is that Liam?" And it was. I saw it while editing that. It was there, so I had to go. I had to order it. These are going for like £30 on eBay, and it was only £11. I'm saying only £11, but they're going for silly money. I thought, shall I buy two? I thought, no, I only want one. So I've got the Noel coming as well. So I've got Liam and I've got Noel. So they're going for somebody's Christmas present. That's not. Yeah, I'm going to be watching that. Yeah, totally. Energize you. Yeah, totally. Yeah. No, I'm on about keeping it to toys and just keeping out of the politics. Oh, no bullshit. Right? No bullshit. And this is in the chat as well. No negativity. Right? No negativity. No bullshit. Just talking about toys. And he's saying about pop culture. So pop culture as well. It's going to be no negativity apart from Hasbro. But that's, as I say, it's constructive criticism. Talking of Lawbot as well, I did, because we saw these as well on the toy hunt, but I didn't pick them up. So when I ordered that, I was looking at the sale, and that was £4.75. £4.75. I couldn't let the Lord go for £4.75, could I? And that's just a fantastic. I love that. I've also loved that card. So yeah, we've got that. I've got that. Plus, we've got that for £7 as well. That is never going to. Tell you what, though. Well, the way they do it is the bubble is underneath the card, so you can actually. You'd have to split the card, I think. So the card is double the card, and the bubble is underneath the card there. So you could probably get that off if you're really careful. But no, that's staying on the. Tell you what, I think these actually might be in the Christmas giveaway, because I'm going to do a massive Christmas giveaway for the members giveaway this month for Christmas. Now, should I do it before Christmas or after? I'll do it after Christmas. I think it'd be like a New Year giveaway. But the thing is, the things that were in last time, the wrestling figure and the Destiny, Vintage Dave didn't want them. He said, "Can you give them to the?" He asked me to give them to the runner-up, but I thought, no. What I'll do is I'll roll it over till next month, and I'll put it in the big prize package for this month. So if you're a Patreon member, you obviously get in that draw. So there'll be other things. I'll put other things in it as well. Lots and lots and lots. I might even put the Harry Potter advent calendar in there as well. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Droid Factory. I might keep the Droid Factory. Ish, good evening. No, none of that bullshit. I mean, just not politics. I mean, like Phantom Menace type politics or toy politics. It's about right. I think we can go with toy politics, but I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about slating something like Indiana Jones. Oh, it's so woke. You haven't fucking seen it yet. How do you know? There is a brilliant video out. Let me see if I can find it. That I just watched just before the start of the stream. Let me bring it up. Where they're talking about the director. The director tweeted out that why you all. Hang on, let me find it. History. Just stop it. There we go. Obviously, we're gonna shut up. Skip ad. So I'm not gonna show it, but I just want to show the tweet that he put out. One more time. No one is taking over, replacing India, donning his hat. Or this is the director. So he's not going to be bullshitting you, is he? He's not being erased through contrivance, and he never was. But trolls will troll. This has got me going as well. Fucking trolls. I'll keep this going.
And he never was, not in any cut or script, but trolls will troll. That's how they get their clicks. And please don't exhaust me pointing out how once in a while a troll is right. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut now and then. All one has to do is look at set photos and interviews, and you get enough info to make wild guesses about a movie plot.
This gets me as well.
Trolling a-holes and everyone else. In culture war politics, they push controversial guesses as coming from sources to
get clicks.
let it go.
To get views.
And here's my favorite part. The top reply is, I am very ticked that the director is trying to cover up all of this with damage control.
There is the reply. This just shows how intelligent some of these people are. I'm very, very tickled that the director is trying to cover up all this and damage control because of what is leaked out already. And now they want him to ruin Indiana Jones. What? He's a big Indiana Jones fan. He's not going to ruin his own reputation by ruining Indiana Jones, is it? Get Kathleen Kennedy off the set, off the movie. She's a fucking producer. She produced all the fucking Indiana Joneses. So there's the only politics that we're going to have. We just don't want that kind of shit. I don't want that kind of shit on my channel. We don't get it usually. Yeah, bullshit's all right. Your kind of bullshit. Yeah, bullshit. I mean, like bullshit like that kind of bullshit. Well, if you looked at my about, I've changed it and said, this channel is about toys. No politics, no bullshit, just toys. Not naming any names, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, without saying it. Spend way too much at Christmas. If you don't spend it at Christmas, when are you going to spend it? Get the cut. Oh, dear. Exactly, Darren. This is what I've always said. Designers, they don't have toy designers anymore. This is why I love Bob Breakin and all the designers there. Palitoy, fucking, just shut them down. Just shut them down. And it's not been the same since. Well, my merch store's there. Somebody wants to do some t-shirts for me. Feel free. Yeah, possibly. Oh, that I just banged it on today. I've got so many with it. With that on, I've got like film crew on the back of it as well. Need to win that giveaway. Oh, okay. Hold my gloves. I don't know what they're doing there. How are you doing, Blow, anyway? Scarlet's Microman. Micronauts. Anybody's got any Micronauts? Oh, please. I love a Micronaut. Now you're talking. No, we don't talk about those people because they're a set of cunts. I think that is that the first time I've said that word on my channel. I think it must be. Don't say that word. Well, I do say it quite often, but not on live streaming. Yeah, the extra one that they showed the other day, was it Toy Fair, Comic Con, or wherever it was. That is Target exclusive, I believe, which means nothing to me because we don't have exclusives over here. Yeah, totally. Not those. Like, no, we don't even mention those anymore. No, well, it's not. This is the kind of thing that I don't want. No. Most of it's bullshit anyway. Calm down. Toy porn, yeah. Oh, you're down. I thought you were down. Toy porn, yeah. You know, well, yeah, but is he a toy designer? Is he? He's kind of slightly one of the last of the old school, I think. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. No. And you know what? He was so nice. He was such a nice guy. He wouldn't take any money for the autographs, but he just said, put money in children in need. So I put 20 quid in children in need because I got 2 autographs with him and 1 photo. So yeah, I thought, yeah, fair enough. I just show where toy designers in the world and toy manufacturers are today. The world of corporate products is being produced. Yeah, there's no toy designers out there, and that what they call that guy, the Hasbro guy that sits there like he's being kidnapped. He's supposed to be a designer. The thing is, I'm not knocking the toy designer, the current toy designers. Well, I am a bit, but it's all computer generated, isn't it? There's no old school wax, wood, hard shots, anything like that. First shots. There's nothing that I know of. Maybe the independent ones do that, but it's all computer generated now and 3D printed, and which I know it's a step forward. It's a step forward, but is it a step forward? We've got the scanning technology that's got the real faces, which is good. That's a step forward, but there's no thought, there's no imagination. I think that is something that is knocked out of you when you're a kid. The thing is, kids don't have imagination these days. They don't play with toys. They've got too much stuff. They've got TV. They've got, well, we had TV, we had video games, things like that. But we still went and played with his toys. There's no, I mean, when we wanted to play Star Wars, we couldn't go watch Star Wars. We had to act out Star Wars with our toys. There's none of that now. If you want to go watch Star Wars, you go watch Star Wars on the TV. You can watch it anytime you want. If you want to play Star Wars, you can go on a video game and play Star Wars on a video game. There's no imagination with toys anymore. There's no, and it's sad. It is sad. It is sad. Hey, cat. Yeah, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? I know you've got that suction. You got sucked off today. Oh, sorry. Hey, Jay. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Can we start a new toy line called Action Porn or Star Paws? The thing is, I was talking earlier that I was talking to the guys there, and nobody owns Palatoy. Nobody owns the name Palatoy. I said, does Hasbro own it? No, they don't. Nobody owns it. So why doesn't somebody just go and just trademark the name Palatoy and start producing things? Start producing merch. That's what I said to him. I said, get the name back, start producing merch, get the money, and buy the building and make it the Palatoy Museum. So I want to go down the road finding a way of buying that. I don't know. Who would you buy it off though? Because if nobody owns it, it's free. You're just trademarking Palitoy, the name Palitoy. It surprises me how when Valaverse went to get Action Force, got the Action Force name, why didn't they get the Palitoy name? I'm glad they didn't, because they don't make Palitoy toys. The Action Force is 6 inches. Nice, but it's not Action Force. It says Action Force, but it's not Action Force. But yeah, it's just we just need something, don't we? I am fine. I'm getting all this off my chest tonight. Club Obi-Wan figure. Yeah, it looks. It's not something that I'm going to be chasing because it doesn't have the part for the Ark of the Covenant. It's just an extra. But the thing is, it baffles me why it's Temple of Doom when you've done Raiders of the Lost Ark. Why not? There's plenty of Raiders of the Lost Ark figures. They're going to mess it up, aren't they? They are going to mess it up. Ooh, what other Indiana Jones figure can we do? You know what I mean? Okay, encased in carbonite until it opened, yeah. Good way of looking at it. Yeah, but if you think back to Master of the Universe, say Master of the Universe for a chat. Is there anything like that coming out? And Master of the Universe, I know they're re-releasing. So they're really re-releasing the old stuff, the old retro Star Wars, Ghostbusters, bloody Master of the Universe. It's all getting re-released. There's nothing new unless it's like a video game, which is not designing a toy, is it? You're just copying something. It's like the Star Wars figures. You are copying something from a TV or a film. Whereas the Action Force was just built from scratch. It came out of the heads. That was their imagination. Master of the Universe, that came out of their imagination. I know it came from Conan and all that, but the names they came up with, they must have been on something, thinking up those names and thinking up those designs. The G.I. Joe, the original G.I. Joe, there was, how many G.I. Joes was there? No, they were original. They weren't from a property. They were just made up. Mask, anything, you name it, in the 80s, 70s and 80s. It was just a property that they thought up. Now, go to today, you've got video game stuff. You got your Star Wars stuff. You've got your, as I said, they're just making stuff from the 80s, just re-releasing stuff from the 80s. Yeah, you got sucked off. Just finished watching Ghosts, the US version of Ghosts. I quite enjoyed it, actually. I don't know. I think the two different versions, they're like different. They're totally different. And I like both of them. When it comes to Toy Porn, you should see a few of the Japanese. Yeah. We'll move on from that. Dark Trooper Black Series needs a locker that comes with the vin. Yeah, but you're not going to get that, are you? Can you imagine? Do you want me to 3D print one? Check out, see if the file or 3D printer one. I wouldn't mind that, actually. I like the Dark Trooper. I wouldn't mind the Dark Trooper. Yeah. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah, exactly. McFarlane, I don't like McFarlane. They're making figures at a lower price point, which Hasbro need to work out. I did see a video, or watching a video last night on that. The thing is, like it was saying on this video, there's no plastic. There's less packaging. You don't have to package. They don't have to package the boxes anymore. So they're making money. They don't have to pay as much money for the packaging. The stuff is coming unassembled, so you've got to assemble it yourself. So nobody's assembling stuff in the factory. And it just, During COVID, there was the oil price plummeted, but we didn't get a saving for the plastic. Now the oil price has gone up. Now they've put the price up. It should be both ways. Lovely, lovely. Look forward to that. Toys like Lincoln Logs. Yeah, Lego. Even Lego. When we had Legos, kids, there were no sets. You had a box of bricks, and you built what you wanted. Again, imagination. You use the imagination to build what you wanted. Now they come in sets. You've got to build what's on the box. You don't have to. You get instructions, and that you build it in that set. You don't play with Lego anymore, do you? You don't take it apart and build something else, unless you get like a creator box or something like that, or a 3-in-1 box. But even Lego has gone down the road where there's no imagination. It saved Lego in the long run, but yeah, it just gets me. It does. But what are you going to do? What I'm going to do? I can only sit here and talk about it. I love a freshly mown lawn. Okay. Oh, we'll play with Star Wars things in the day. Yeah, totally. It's a Bob Breakin and he's got, I'll come up with something to produce toys children will like. He probably could, but why should he when he got stiffed? He got stiffed before, and you can tell he's still bitter about it, which you would be, wouldn't you? The Americans came over and yeah, so I mean, the guy's 78, for God's sake. He's not bothered about that. He's still passionate about Palitoy, which is brilliant, and I love that about him. But I need to revive that era. That's it. That's why I want to get this bloody museum, and we all do. Everybody wants to get this museum up and running. I wish I lived closer, because I'd work there. I would definitely work there for nothing. Definitely. I want to do something, though. If anybody's got any ideas on what we can do to raise money to try and get this bloody building. Yeah, that's it as well. But there's too many other things. Like I'm saying, TV, film, streaming services, games, video games. It's not going to go back to the same again, is it? It's never going to go back to the same again. That's it. It should do. It should do. But then it's knocked out of them. Maybe it's something that they should develop in school. I don't know how that would happen, but storytelling and something like that, you know what I mean? A duvet with no cover was off. Yeah, totally. Why am I doing what not? Yeah, plasticine. That's up there as well. Well, I had bloody plasticine. That still smell like plasticine. They was talking about Play-Doh. Was made in that factory. Play-Doh was shit on it. It was all right for a couple of things. You could print off newspaper and yeah, no. Not as good as plasticine. I have a guy who wants to invest. Yeah, you were talking about that. Yeah, invest in action figure making. But he wants to do it in the US, you see. I was going to talk to you about that. So me, Rosaf and Paul were sending to you messages about talking about that on the way back. And yeah, that would be really interesting. But he's just a US. If he wanted to come over here, buy the Palitoy, set it up, I would help out totally. Exactly. exactly. We all had imagination. We all made elaborate story. We all had. Well, my Star Wars was not the film. So I only saw Star Wars twice until 1982. Star Wars was the figures, and that's it. That's what. It lost. Nobody owns the name Palatoy. Can you not, as a community, start something up, start a museum? I did ask that. This is the building that Palatoy started out at is empty, and they want to buy it. That's what I said to him. Why don't you get the name Palatoy and start putting merch out? If not making toys just yet, maybe down the road. But we want to preserve the name Palatoy and have a museum with all the toys in. You have to be very well guarded. That's what they're trying to do. That is what they're trying to do. They're trying to get that museum. If you listen to the quite near the end, there's a guy there, Stuart, who runs the Colville Society. We're trying to get it all sorted, and Bob's helping. Bob's actually said to me it's his dream to get that building back. Nathan, hello there. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Get him over here. Get him to buy. Just tell him, show him my video on Palatoy and see how passionate everybody is about it. Get him to get the Palatoy name and buy that building. We can start up. Dino Riders. That's something I'd like as well. Dino Riders. There's just so many toys out there. Those are 90s, though, aren't they? Yeah. He wants an injected molded, but he's gonna. It's a bit more than that. Injection molded machine. You want to start small though. You don't want to spend all your money on one machine. Also, Einstein melting all our stormtroopers are probably going to say, yeah, totally. Yeah, but he wants to manufacture them in America, which don't go to us. Why? Because I'm just saying nobody owns the name Palatoy. Nobody owns it. That's good, but who reads the comic books to get the figures? So you've got to have a designer, you've got to have a sculptor, designer, somebody who knows what they're doing with injection molding. No, just use Palatoy and just use that logo because nobody owns the name. Everybody's fantastic, I think. Cast love boxes. Where are we going with this? They're trying to take over and make us fit in boxes too. And your cats are evil. Cats are evil. War stars. Well, there's no features on a playset. It's not a playset, is it? It says it in the name, playset. They got to have play features. Whereas the Hasbro shit doesn't. It's just bloody walls. Excelsior! Crowdfunded. Yes, I've been thinking about that. I really need to look into it more. Nobody. The building's there. The original building's there. The factory itself is like an industrial site now. It's all different companies in the buildings. But the original building is just outside and there's nothing in it. With this what? With this what? With this Lego. That's it. That's what I mean. Back in the day, we'd got a box of Lego that we just built whatever we wanted, but now they just come in sets where you don't build things. Oh, you can do, but that's not the idea anymore of Lego, is it? Toys are for grown-ups. That's why Hasbro are just doing walls and dioramas. They're not doing play sets anymore because nobody plays with them anymore. Thomas of the Win. Well, you can do that. But what would the whole point of having the Palatoy name is to have the Palatoy name to make people remember Palatoy? Oh, you're getting. Oh, right. What time are you on? I'll jump off. It's 11:30. Oh my God. More than 1 million. Nearly a billion to start a bloody toy company. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See, all I want to do is get the Palatoy name, get the merch, pump the merch out, write books, catalogs, merch, get money, buy the building, and make it the museum. I'm sure people would donate to go into the museum. A museum should be free, by the way. All museums should be free. And they usually are. School is for learning how to cheat, lie and cheat on work. Yeah, totally. Get your parents to blame the teachers for bad. Yeah, they have too much tech. What's the point in doing a maths exam with a calculator? It's Google's fault. It's all Google's fault. You don't need to learn anything anymore. Nobody goes to a library to read a book. Google it. You don't even need to have it in your head. Because if you forget it, you can go and Google it again. So I blame Google on everything. Yep. Jabber with the Play-Doh jabber. That was good. Only reason you buy bloody Play-Doh. 3D protection doesn't last as long if you don't use copyright trademark names. Yeah. Because you take into account the corporate over customer and Hasbro market. No imagination needed. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a Star Wars property. They don't need to think. They'll say, oh, we'll just do that. Take a picture of that. 3D print that. There's no design work in there. There's no design work. Yep. Do it. Do it. Yeah. But shouldn't corporate do something about these cockwombles that don't know anything? Cult of Lack. Hey, that's a good name for your channel. Black, Cult of Black. Yes, Palatine made everything. Everything you can think of. See, I've been washing the hair of Jamie Summers today, and it is a Kenner product. So in fact, the thing is, it's a Kenner product, so it's not a Palatine product, but it's a Denny Fisher product, which was under the same umbrella, General Mills. So it's like its cousin, and Palatine's cousin. So they're all they're all related. I want to do some research on Denny Fisher as well. I'm going to do that. Yeah, so I've got my Palatine shelf, but I've got like Parker Brothers, my Parker Brothers Empire Strikes Back game in there, sealed game for the Atari, because it was Palatine distributed it. Palatine distributed those games, so that is legitimately a Palatine. It's amazing. It's how the branches go out. No, they don't. No. I asked him. That's what I asked him. You might be able to hear me on the video asking him, because I cut a lot of that conversation out. Yep. No, they don't. They don't. Trust me, they don't. That's why Action Force, why Valaverse could do Action Force. They don't own it anymore. Quantum Realm. Got to tell you. Yeah, it's a cat's fault, yeah. Crispian Lawfork. Okay. Yeah, totally. Hey, Dave. How are you? Long time no see. What do we need to approach Leicester Council? But they are in talk. They're like that with Leicester Council, because the council messed up. It explains it in the video. The council messed up with the last museum they had, so they're going to help. They want a Palatine museum in Colville. They're the council. Paliba. That's mine. That's my trademark. I can machine the steel molds. Yeah, but molds cost a fortune. You know how much molds cost? Oh, lovely. Yeah, I don't mind that myself. Talking about Action Force. I know it's J. Joe, but yeah. I was going to go to bed, but maybe not. Maybe I won't now. Lovely, brilliant, lovely, super smashing. It belongs in a museum. Yeah, always read books. Always read. I just got Bob Mortimer's new book, and I started last night. I thought I'll read a couple of pages. I read 2 chapters. It was fantastic. I do have the Woolworths book on its way. It should come tomorrow. The Architecture of Woolworths. Who knew? A book on it. Fantastic. You can Google exact mass. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Cut and paste, copy and paste, isn't it? That's all essays are these days. That's what I want. That's Palety. Who wants Palety? Edward Paletoy. Edward Pallet. Yeah. Cult of Lack. That is your new channel name. That is your new channel name. Cult of Lack. Corporate says, well, we'll make what we want. Customers will buy it because they think they have no choice if you're the crappy A product or crappy B product. Better have A or B than nothing. Yes, it's FOMO, isn't it? Fear of missing out. That's why people... I'm not going to tell people not to pre-order, but don't. Totally, yeah. You can put it that way. Totally. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's that easy. Yeah. Right then, I think I'm gonna with 1 hour 37. I'm gonna do an hour at most. He's always angry. He's an angry man. He's an angry man. We love him though. So I'm going to get rid of that. I think we've done everything, haven't we? We talked about that shit. And I'm going to have to go and do some more videos, I'm afraid. Can I get rid of that? Yeah. Yes, you are. You're always angry. Always swearing. You're like potty mouth, aren't you? We have a 3D model already made of our parts. What? 3D model of your parts? Put them away, man. We all love him. We all love him. Shameless plug. Oh, it's what? Oh, why didn't I know this? Why did you not tell me? You're a bad wife. You should have told me. I'm joking. Yeah, I've been editing off. Yes, I know you do. I know. You tell me frequently. Yeah, we can all be potty mouths, but Lackey's the king of potty mouths. Lackey's got the biggest potty. When is it? Hey, oh, come on. I can make it earlier for me. It's about me. It's his birthday, but it's about me. Nice sentiment, but I don't believe the end bit. Picked up the book of history of Doc Martin brand on the market, fully illustrated. Oh, nice. It's so interesting to learn about companies, isn't it? I know that's why you subscribe to this channel, isn't it? I hope. Say a man about a horse. Okay. I'm going anywhere now, anyway. Michael, I'm going now. Going now I am. Right, stop talking. So I can go. Do you like my bag? I'm an old bag from Co. Oh dear. Right, I'm going. You know what happens, don't you? You know what comes. You know what comes at the end of these streams.
Jacob, wait till me get the rope. Jacob, wait.